Well, this week we're adding a cactus-themed doormat to our front porch on the Dollhouse. Stay tuned and see how fun and easy this project is. All right, our first step in creating our doormat, just like every month, is to give our felt doormat base a coat of matte Mod Podge, or any Mod Podge. I mean, it's not that particular. All we are doing is sealing the surface of the felt. The felt I'm using is just kind of a rusty brown color that I happen to have on hand. It's some of the felt that's bought by the yard at the fabric store, as opposed to the thinner felt that's purchased in the craft store by the square. This stuff has a little more thickness to it, but either will work just fine. So I'm going to give this a nice even coat and then allow it to dry completely before I move on to our next step, where we start putting some decorations on here. So let me go get this. Get this dry. All right, the Mod Podge is dry, so I have some craft paint in vanilla cream because I want a nice light background for this one. You can make the background on yours any color you want, but I just want a lighter background. And my felt kind of looks like it has warped a little bit. We'll figure out how to flatten that out later. So I am going to paint the top surface of this with vanilla cream. When this paint is dry, I'll come back and we'll start putting our design on it. All right, we have our doormat with its paint all dry. So now I'm going to use an alcohol marker. This is a Bic brand. It's same as a Sharpie, or you could use like a Copic or a Spectra Noir, any brand of alcohol marker with a bullet type nib. And I'm going to do the word first, then I'm going to paint a cactus on it. So I'm going to make sure I do this right. I want to make kind of tall, skinny letters. So we've got howdy and there. So howdy y'all. Now let's get some green paint. And for paint this time I'm using some forest green from Ceramicoat. Any green paint you've got will be just fine. This is a, what is this brush? This is a round, number 4 round. Any small round brush, whatever brush you're most comfortable using. Using the exact size isn't as important as having a brush that you're really comfortable using. And off camera, I will probably go back and do a second coat, second layer of ink over my lettering. I'll decide that after the green paint dries. See how this all looks once the paint dries. I may decide I want to make the lettering a little darker. There. And let's go. I just picked a very simple shape for my cactus. You don't need to be really, you don't need to make it difficult for yourself. Make it easy. Pick something that's an easy shape to make. All right, I'm going to let that paint dry, and when everything is dry and ready to go, I'll come back and we'll see if we want to add anything else. All right, the paint is pretty much dry. I think we're going to go with this just the way it is. You could add more to yours if you want to. I did kind of fill in some of the spaces in the word howdy where the pen had kind of jumped. It is hard to write on this because it is kind of a rough surface. But let's go move over to the dollhouse and see how this looks on the front porch. All right, here is our doormat on the front porch of the dollhouse. I think it turned out really cute. Be sure and check the blog post for photos and a little story about why this video is a day late. I'll fess up to what I accidentally did yesterday when I was filming this. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure and hit the like button. Leave me a comment. What themes would you like to see for projects for your dollhouse? If you enjoy my content and haven't subscribed, hit the subscription button and the notification bell so you know when I put up a new video. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.